operation team. The operations team have no members in that particular group. And we can always work on that. I know at some point we will get more members to kind of join in on that. The goal, again, for these teams is that it's not all built up. So we want people that need to come in or want to come in and learn about this particular area, and then we can build it within once we get more members in that particular group. But so far, I want to address, I got a couple of people that signed up for the membership team. I'm gonna send some information over to you guys at some point because I'm on the membership team and I send emails out to new members. I believe it was, yes, Nia, Leslie, and Bismali. I'll be reaching out to you guys maybe after the holidays just to discuss some of the things that I do when we get emails or messages from people that want to join Property Playmakers. So that way we can kind of work together and do that part. If there's anybody else that wants to kind of join in on that, I would appreciate it. I would love the help because we have quite a few people that wants to join. I have to send out emails. I have to send out, just correspondence to them. So it's important that I have other people that can assist with that because there's quite a few people and I have to keep track of who emailed me back and all of that. So that's just an FYI for those who did sign up for the membership team. I will be reaching out so that way we can kind of go over what we're doing and how we're trying to move forward with the members. Next thing we're going to be talking about, Tiana just mentioned that next week is Thanksgiving, and I know we put a poll out for us to kind of discuss if we want to, what time we want to meet in the morning. She will be closing that out, letting us know what time everybody chose.
I can look at that now, so we can announce it.
That, yeah, if you can do that.
Yeah, I can look at it right now.
Okay, great. And it's definitely just a quick meeting to say Happy Thanksgiving, make sure everybody made it to their destination safely and just to kind of just say what's up, so nothing extensive or not a lot of conversation, just that brief 5, 10, 15 minutes at the most.
Okay. 11 a.m.
11 a.m. That's
11 a.m. EST.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So that will be the time on Thanksgiving that we will just, everybody hop on. And as they say, when I was growing up in church, come as you are. So if you got your bonnet on, come on, just whatever, just pajamas, come say Happy Thanksgiving and let's move forward from that. And the next thing on the agenda, we're going to be talking about Ace also put in some information about the wholesaling. Shout out to Kia who gave us the ebook, and he was able to take everything and break it down like he does, like always. And he will be going over our wholesaling plan of action, just so that way we can have a brief understanding of what that looks like and how we're going to be moving forward with wholesaling. Ace.
Okay, cool. Thanks. What's up, everyone? Just wanted to touch on the wholesaling plan of action if you haven't seen it already. So I'm just wanted to share my screen and just touch on a few key points. If you haven't completed the 3-hour wholesaling course, I would encourage you to hurry up and get that completed if you plan on participating in the wholesaling initiative. So we already have, excuse me, we already have 2 great resources, the 3-hour course and the resource that Kia posted in the group. And I extracted the information from those sources and created a actionable plan. So basically a series of executable steps, and it's simple, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we just proceed from there. Now, every subsequent section we'll dive a little bit deeper into the executable steps. So you could take a look at that. For example, like I'm not going to go over each of these. The link is in the group, and you all will have the opportunity to, review this document over the holiday weekend, because we'll be actually implementing this right after the holidays. I don't know if we haven't discussed prior to the holidays, so it probably makes sense for us to begin right after the holidays. What do you guys think?
Yes, definitely. It makes sense.
Let's get started.
So yeah, we're gonna get started. Now, the one other question would be probably considering, do we want to do that during the general meeting, or separate the general meeting from the wholesale meeting, and create two separate meetings, and probably just do like a quick update for the general meetings. If there's no new updates, we could consider even, postponing or canceling that meeting if there's no general updates. Yeah, that's just an idea, but Leslie, you
I
vote separate.
Yeah, I think separate, and we can actually do another poll, I guess, like to figure out what time we best, because we already go pretty long, or we're trying to cut our meetings to 1 hour every, meeting. So if we can separate that and find a good time for everybody to meet, so we can go over that particular um, subject. So that's my thoughts. Anyone else?
I agree.
Okay.
Okay, I see Jamila. She says separate or vote.
Separate. Okay, cool. Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, like I was saying, I broke it down so you all can take a look at this, and if you have any questions, just reach out. But I will touch on this section real quick. Finding motivated sellers. This is the key, right? This is how we kickstart the wholesaling process, is to find motivated sellers. Once we identify a motivated seller, then we will, I evaluate the property itself and the potential to, yield a return on that particular opportunity. And if possible, if we determine that we can in fact do so, then we'll proceed forward and look for an end buyer. So we got two processes, one of which is not already outlined here, which is finding end buyers. So we have the finding motivated sellers. So if you're interested, if you have the inclination, you can work together with myself to fill this out more completely, or get this completed, because we need that as well. So in the finding motivated sellers, you can see just a few quick points. Utilizing a marketing team for paid traffic platforms. I wanted to touch on this because with this, this is directly from the ebook that Kia brought us. This is exactly what I was looking for, is to better understand how we can automate this process. And to give you an idea of what I mean by automating this process, is if we hire a marketing team, they will actually work on utilizing these platforms, Facebook advertising and Google Ads, which is the pay-per-click services that Google offers. Now, when they generate an ad, any potential leads or sellers who are interested in selling, they will complete a form. Now, in the automated process, once a lead completes the form, then we'll get a notification. That notification will get sent somewhere. Within that form, we'll capture information such as the following, 1 through 15. So we'll get the contact information, property details. Eventually, I'll be able to implement a part of this automated process that'll begin helping us evaluate these properties automatically. So that's what I'm working on the side right now. But as it stands right now, once that lead comes through, we'll receive these key points, 1 through 15, and then that'll get automatically dispersed to the members who signed up on the wholesaling team. According to, if you're on the property analysis team, then it'll get forwarded directly to those members. So that will be myself, Yvonne, Leslie, Brian, and so forth. Does that make sense? If you have any questions, don't fret, just reach out. But I'm just giving you a quick glimpse of how that will work eventually. And then those individuals will analyze the property and then kick it over to the subsequent, teams to finish out the process. So we'll be defining these teams a little bit more as to what the roles and responsibilities will be. But it's going to be some learning curve. All right. So we're going to have to, refine these processes. And as we, trip up or make mistakes, we'll iterate on those and refine it. So, and I think that's it for finding motivated sellers. So I encourage you to go through, check out these processes, these pages, and this information, and let me know if you have any questions. I see you, Leslie. I'm excited. Nikia, I see you. Okay, yeah, she said separate. Tashana, so okay, Tashana, you have a proper question. Let's see. So I have a team for each step of the wholesale process or just acquiring the, yeah, ideally it would be different phases of that process. So yeah, if we can have a team for each phase of that process, that would be ideal. And anyone, if you have any ideas, suggestions on how to, maneuver, feel free to, share that feedback. But yeah, ideally that would be what I think would make sense.
Ace, can you read her question one more time and who asked it?
Oh yeah,
I'm
sorry.
sorry, my screen is on my notes, so I can't see.
Oh, no worries. Yeah, I should have read it.
No, it's okay. It's okay.
So Tashana's question is, so you will have a team for each step of the wholesale process or just acquiring properties? And I was just explaining that, yeah, ideally we'll have a team for each phase of the process. And if we find that doesn't make sense, then we'll reiterate on that and, do something different. But yeah, ideally it should be a team for each phase of the process. So that way we can work together. So hopefully there's 18 of us. So, ideally we can have like 2 to a team or, any combination that we believe makes sense.
If they have any questions, you said if they have any questions about what you just provided for them, are you going to create some tab for them as well so they can ask the questions in there and you just have it a list of the questions instead of them like individually sending out to you?
Yeah, we can do a wholesaling questions
Okay.
tab on the
Yeah.
sales questions tab. That way we can keep it all consolidated.
Right. Okay, cool. Tashana just asked another question. Let's see if I can.
Okay, from my experience, I found that having acquisitions and then disposition team works well. Okay, cool. So yeah, we could work together and you can help me, if you don't mind, we could work together and you can help me fill that out and I'll get that added.
Thank you, Tashana, for that information. Tiana, were you able to get that particular question?
Yes, I got it.
Okay. Was there anything else, Ace? Mr.
No,
Eden?
that was it. Yeah, Leslie, that's a great question. And that's why I said we can work together to better understand what that team would entail. So yeah, we can offline so we don't stretch out the meeting, but yeah, because we'll need to be ready. And I'll have it in the once we identify that, I'll have a section either here in this Google Sheets or on the website to explain what these roles are and their responsibilities.
Was that another question? Or was that the same question that Tashana asked?
No, this was Leslie. She said, can you explain what that means? I believe she was referring to Tashana's question.
Oh,
Yeah, Tashana's
Yeah.
point for the acquisitions and disposition teams.
okay.
Yep.
She said yes. Okay.
Yeah, I agree, Brian. Yeah, great idea. Thanks, Tashana.
What Brian
Yeah,
say?
exactly. Okay, so
Wait, what did Brian say? What did Brian say?
Oh,
He
he
said
just
great.
great
Oh, he
idea.
just said great. Okay.
Yeah,
Great, great. Okay.
that's great. Okay, so the Trello board, we are going to be talking about that as well. I know that we still have some jobs, some to do things. And if you guys have Trello and you downloaded the app or whatever, there's things on there that you can sign up for. I want to say thank you to Venus. I don't know if she's on tonight. I didn't see her, but if she is, thank you for signing up for the doing like the time sheets. We got a couple people. We got Tiana, got some stuff on here. So those who yep, the vision statement and what is that? The mission statement. Yes, I appreciate that. Um so those who want to take on a particular job, then this is where you will go and just kind of sign up for it. And it's kind of self-explanatory. You're going to do it, you're doing it, and it's done once you get finished with it. So if you want to add a tab, just go down here and hit add a card and add a particular job that you're going to be doing. And then we just move along as you go. We need help. Yes, we definitely do. Um, and so as time goes on, there's going to be a lot of different things that's going to be on the Trello board. Ace is just going through showing you how you can add your name. Everybody that signed up for the Trello board, you will see your name. Just click on your name. It will pop up once you exit out to whatever assignment that you either created for yourself to be on here that you see that needs to be done, or what's already on here. So yeah, so you can do that. And again, like as time goes on and we get, bigger and get more work, all that stuff is going to be here. Right now, we're also looking, oh, I see what he's doing. He's showing how you can just move the stuff over to what you're doing and then over to done once you're completed. Thank you, Ace. So yeah, so if you don't have Trello, you guys, it'll be great to download that. If you haven't joined on, please do so that way you can pop on to see what we have going on, what we're trying to do, and then sign up for a job. And just because someone has signed up for a job does not mean that you can assist with that, because you may be able to collaborate with another member and assist with them finding or doing something that they're doing already. For example, exactly, me and Ace worked on this particular project together. So there's quite a few things that we can work together. Like I'm looking for more CPAs. So if you guys want to join in and doing that, we can definitely, you can definitely do that with me. So, and just add your little name. So,
Can I add one quick point there?
of course.
Yeah, so one other thing to keep in mind is that we're currently in the process of setting up ways to keep track of everyone's contributions. So like everything, because that's going to be the way in which once revenue starts rolling in, that's how we're going to determine who's going to get, obviously paid roles and paid for their contributions and rewarded for their contributions. So this is the way we've identified to help us keep track with that effort and those contributions by each individual member. So yeah, definitely, if you want to get rewarded for your contributions, come here, create a task. If you come up with any ideas, any suggestions, come here, put your name on, create a to-do. If you feel like working it, or even just say, hey, I created several tasks, create a card that says I created several to-do tasks on here. And that took time. So I don't care if it was 30 minutes or 15 or 20 minutes, get credit for what you've contributed.
Right. I agree. Thank you for bringing that up. That is another point that I want the team to know about is we want you all to get credit for the work that you do. It's important that you do that because we want to appreciate and give you your flowers for all the work that you're doing with Property Playmakers. So if you do that, then definitely please put it on here. So let's see. Tiana, was there anything else that we missed?
Let me hit that quick point with the attorney meeting.
Okay, you want to hit the quick point with the attorney meeting?
Yep.
Go.
Okay, great.
So if you haven't visited this page already, go ahead and take a look. I provided 2 links in the main chat and in the free play chat. Basically, it depends on your preference. Either way it's up to you. But if you come here to the page, just a few quick points. I did embed, this is what I meant by embedded the video in this page, so you can begin watching it here. Is the only caveat is that these timestamps will open up in the YouTube if you're on your mobile device, and a new tab if you're on a laptop or tablet. Okay, but here is where the complete meeting minutes, if you will, or a timestamp for the entire 1 hour long consultation meeting with the attorney. So as you can see, is pretty self-explanatory, and it's really outlined so you can easily find what you're looking for. All the way through, you can see different points here. So yeah, should be pretty straightforward for everybody to quickly find what they're looking for, and even reference or refer back to it if you need to get another look. Now, ideally, we did this meeting and it was strictly for trying to understand how to structure Property Playmakers as an LLC. There will be opportunities for us to, because remember, we all have our individual LLCs as well. So we will also be trying to engage similar professionals to better understand how to, navigate those areas of concerns as well.
Okay. Was that it, Ace?
Oh, sorry. Yep, I'm done.
Okay. All right. Tiana, we hit all the points, correct?
I believe so, unless you guys wanted to go through PropStream. Did we decide not to do that?
Yeah, I believe that Ace was discussing that we can kind of do that
Okay.
later. But if anyone has any questions, concerns, anything that we talked about with the attorney, if you already watched the video, the Trello board, the team meetings or leadership team, Thanksgiving, if you all have any questions, now it's the time to we're opening up the floor for all of that. Any questions to the leadership team, anything like that, we're here. What's up? What's up? What's up?
Yeah, I got a question on the Trello board. So is that a link that will connect directly to this here that's in the Property Playmakers, or is it something that I have to download myself and find it?
No, it should take you directly to this board once you create your account. So if you haven't created your account, if you click on the link we provided, it'll first navigate you within the flow to create your account. And sometimes some people are having, depending on what type of device you're on, some people are having issues where it won't take you directly to the Trello board. If that happens, once you create your account, just go ahead and re-click on the link and it should navigate you right to the board. And if you have if you have any issues, if you run into any issues, just send a quick chat in the tech support topic channel.
Gotcha.
That way, and I encourage you all to use that channel because other members might have it. So if I answer your question, or we identify what the problem was or in the solution, that way everybody else who comes across that, they can just see it there.
Right.
Because if you DM me and then I help you out, then other people might have it, and then I have to repeat that same process. So that's just a FYI.
Yeah. Do we have any more questions, concerns, feedback?
Sorry, forgive me if this was mentioned earlier. Where can I find the link for the Trello board?
I can repaste it again.
Okay, cool.
So what you doing, Tiana? You gonna sign up for all the tasks? I mean, Tanisha, you gonna sign up for all the tasks?
Yeah.
Well, I
Okay,
was like,
yes,
supposed to sign up.
Tanisha.
Oh, I don't know about that, but no, I
Let's
was like,
go.
should at least make a link on there or something.
Yeah, no
Mm.
doubt, no doubt.
Yeah, you can put the net 30s on there. You can put that on there, definitely.
Is that something we're gonna come back to later in the future? I don't
Yes.
know.
Mm-hmm. We are.
1 second.
Ace is pasting and the link. Anyone else?
Thanks, Ace.
No worries.
No question, no complaints. You guys love us. Oh my goodness.
There's one point. Let me get Tiana just added a comment in the chat. Give me 1 second. Let me post this.
Okay. Thank you. I didn't see it. Oh, I mean, let's go to turning.
Okay, Tanisha, I just pasted that in the Telegram group. Okay, cool. All right. And Tiana, sorry for the mix up. I said Tiana instead of Tanisha, vice versa. But let's see. Tiana says, have you all found or discussed with an attorney about representation across the nation? Yeah, that's a good question. Yeah, we did. For example, if you're in GA and have a deal in Indiana, who will you use for representation? Also, not sure if you've gotten that far yet. Okay, yeah. So let me repeat the question. So Tashana's question is, have you all found or discussed with the attorney about representation across the US? For example, if you're in a particular state and you have a deal in another, who will you use to represent you? Does anyone want to take that question, or do you want me to answer it?
You can go ahead and answer these.
Okay, so yeah, we did talk about that, and that's in the that's also touched on in the meeting, and so you'll be able to come here and find that point as well within the meeting. But what she said was, for example, all we need is someone in that particular state as a representative, and if we don't have anyone in that state, ideally what we'd have to do is just file as a foreign entity for that to do business in that state. But she said for us, in regards to wholesaling, she said she didn't believe that we needed that. She felt like that wasn't necessary. So she did touch on that. Does that answer your question?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't remember exactly why she said it wasn't necessary. But that is discussed a bit more in depth in the actual video. But I do remember her saying that we wouldn't really need it for wholesaling. But
I think she said the reason why it wouldn't be needed is because if we have done two buy and resell or flip.
Yes.
You know, we're not gonna be holding asset there.
Correct. We're not gonna be holding the asset there if we're gonna just be buying it to sell it. We're not holding going to it.
Oh, right. Yep. Thanks, Brian. Appreciate that.
No problem.
Yeah, so she touched on it depends on what our preference would be. So there she went into some, like I said, some more details as far as like how long do we expect to hold the property? Do we really, if we're not going to hold it that long, or if we believe that we should be okay, then there's an approach for that. If we want to be secure and make sure we have everything insured and things of that nature, then we definitely want to take the steps necessary to do that. So she did touch on that in more detail in the video.
Yeah, so I would definitely encourage everyone to go watch the video. And if you have any more questions, feel free to put it in the Google sheet that we have provided, so that way your questions can get answered. Thank you so much, Tiana, for your questions, though, because it's important that we do at least be able to address those when we can while we're on line right now. So any more questions? Okay, well, if we don't have any more questions or concerns or any kind of complaints, we will see each other again on Thursday, Thanksgiving at 11.
Bye.
Everyone, wish you guys the best. Bismalee, Leslie, Nia. I will be reaching out to you guys after the break to talk about membership. I really appreciate everyone. You have a great night.
Thanks, guys. You're awesome.
Wait, did anybody log off? Don't log off yet. Don't log off yet.
Log off yet. Something happened.
I just need to take a picture of the attendance. I didn't get to do it. Anthony, can you stop sharing your screen for just 1 second? I usually do it at the beginning.
Okay. All right.
Nobody log off yet. Let me just grab my picture, and then this is how I take accurate attendance.
Okay. We got you. We got you.
Tiana did pop off, but
She popped off. Okay, that's fine. I got her. I got it. All right, everybody.
We can leave now.
We can leave. Bye.
Bye, everyone. Thank you for coming. See you next week.
All right, y'all have a good one.
Yeah,
All right.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Good night.